This is not the story of how Jesus died. This is the story of what it cost: every betrayal, every denial, every wound, and why, even after the darkest night in human history, death still lost. Before we continue, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because this story doesn't end at the cross. It ends with an empty tomb. Night falls over Gethsemane. Only hours after the Last Supper, Jesus withdraws into the garden, already warning his disciples of betrayal and danger. While Peter, James, and John sleep nearby, Jesus prays alone, his anguish so intense that his sweat falls like blood. He is not alone. Satan appears, tempting him to abandon his mission, mocking his suffering. A serpent slithers forward, but Jesus crushes its head, choosing obedience over escape. He places his trust fully in the Father. Elsewhere, Judas Iscariot accepts 30 pieces of silver. He leads temple guards into the night. When Judas approaches Jesus, he betrays him with a kiss. Chaos erupts. Peter draws his sword and strikes a guard, severing his ear, but Jesus stops him, heals the wound, and submits willingly. His disciples flee. Jesus is bound and beaten as he's dragged away. Jesus' mother, Mary, senses something is wrong. Mary Magdalene is awakened. Peter follows at a distance, watching helplessly as Jesus is abused. Before the Jewish council, false accusations are hurled at Jesus. The trial is illegal, held at night, without the full council, but dissenting voices are expelled. When asked if he is the Son of God, Jesus answers simply, "I am." The verdict is immediate. Blasphemy. He is condemned. The priests strike him, spit on him. Outside, Peter is recognized 3 times. And 3 times, he denies knowing Jesus. When the rooster crows, Peter breaks down, remembering the warning he swore would never come true. Judas, overcome with remorse, tries to return the silver. The priests refuse. Haunted and alone, he takes his own life at dawn. Jesus is kept imprisoned through the night. At daybreak, he is brought before Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor. Pilate finds no guilt in him, especially after his wife warns him of a terrible dream. Pilate sends Jesus to Herod Antipas, who mocks him and sends him back. Pilate tries again, offering the crowd a choice: Jesus or Barabbas, a violent criminal. The crowd chooses Barabbas. To satisfy the mob, Pilate orders Jesus flogged. The punishment is brutal and relentless. The guards mock him, crown him with thorns, and kneel in false worship. Pilate presents Jesus to the crowd, hoping pity will prevail. It doesn't. Crucify him. Pilate washes his hands. Jesus is forced to carry the cross through Jerusalem's streets, the Via Dolorosa. He stumbles. He falls. The crowd jeers. His mother reaches him briefly. Veronica wipes his face. A man named Simon of Cyrene is forced to carry the cross when Jesus can no longer stand. All the while, Satan watches silent and satisfied. At Golgotha, Jesus is nailed to the cross between 2 criminals. One mocks him, the other repents. Jesus promises him paradise. From the cross, Jesus forgives his executioners. He comforts his mother. And finally, he gives up his spirit. The sky darkens. The earth shakes. The temple veil is torn in 2, and Satan screams defeated. The soldier pierces Jesus' side to confirm his death. His body is taken down. Mary and Mary Magdalene weep. The world seems finished. But then the tomb is empty. Jesus rises. The wounds remain, but death is broken. And the story that began in a garden ends in victory. Like, subscribe, and stay with the channel because the cross was not the end. It was the turning point of history.